Hello, Cancer. Thank you for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Thelema Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the supportive oracle cards, I'm using the Magical Spell Oracle cards by Lucy Cavendish. Already shuffled. Let's see what we got. This seems a little... Okay. Face down here. Alright. I feel like we're traveling over this way, or is this two separate lines? Two separate lines? This is you, and this is the person you're dealing with. Okay. So this is going to be interesting because I don't know, the cards came out a different way. I just feel like we're doing two separate things. It's about you and somebody that you have a question about, or somebody who means a lot to you that I feel like is they're going through something. Somebody that you're worried about that's close to you, that means a lot to you, going through something. Which it's a general read. This just came out a little different. I think we're going to start on this side. Now, I'm getting like a social circle here. Something about your social circle, not so shocking. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be work, but it's a social circle. This all ties in together in this same circle. All right, doesn't seem too bad, but I'm getting there's a mirror effect about a few people, how they're affecting the situation, but what they feel on the inside. Now, you got somebody here, the Knight of Pentacles. They seem like everything's going well on the outside for them. And I'm getting, like, face down what they have is they have a lot of stability and they have a lot of clout behind them. I feel like they have a lot of stability, like financial stability behind them. They plan well. This seems to be, this is something I feel like you're, almost like you're gathering a team to help this person. Because I'm just like, why are we talking about this? These elements of people you know, and I'm getting like in your social circle, whatever it is, it feels like it's the same one. Like if it's family, it's other people in the family. If it's work, it's other people at work. If it's a friend situation, it's other friends. Like it seems like it's staying in the same social circle. And I'm getting like, there's somebody who on the outside seems like they have everything they need. Everything goes really well. On the inside, and I'm feeling like this is what you either need to find out or maybe know, because I feel like this is one of the people, it feels like there's three people the way this is coming through. One of the people that you need to pull in to help this person. So this person is doing well, really well on the outside. On the inside, I'm getting it's because they're very stable, they plan very well, like they make sure, you know, I'm going to do this, I plan to go on vacation, say in 2 years. And they plan for that vacation. They save accordingly. They keep it to the side. They don't tell people about it. They don't let people touch that money. And they keep the plan going. They keep right on course. This is a dependable person who does what they say they're going to do. And they protect what they have. That's why they're doing so well. Very good planner. So this seems to be one person around in your social circle. And I'm just kind of like, this is a general read, right? Because I'm just like, this seems like a bet. The next one... Now, the next one is this party element. Somebody who's a lot of fun and seems to keep the joy, keeps things moving, is a lot of fun, but I don't know. I don't feel like they're... I feel like they're better in a team than on their own. Now, what I mean by that is like this first person, they would thrive on their own. They plan the way they want to. Great. It's wonderful. This person's a lot of fun, is very good with a social connection, pulling social connections together. So, okay, so that seems to be, like, this person's good at pulling social connections, getting team effort, getting team morale up. This seems like, this is like a cheerleader type person, which I don't feel is a, I know some people don't like that word, I don't know why that, but it's a good thing, morale booster, but this person also pitches in. This is a contributor, which that's what I see as when I think of a cheerleader, like in the optimal way of that word, like somebody who gets morale going, keeps people going, and participates and chips in themselves. This person is definitely stronger in a group. Like if they were going to do something on their own, I don't know how well that would work. They wouldn't have as much success. They're more about synergy and creating synergy, promoting synergy. And what I get down here for what's not seen with this person is the A of Pentacles. This person is about to go through a change. And I'm getting like, no, I don't think that was fair. I feel like they're saying this person also is about the dedication and work, but this person is more of a team player. This person isn't somebody who wraps things up or starts them. This is a team player. This is a promoter. This is kind of like somebody who rallies people, brings people together. I feel like that's what I want to say. And underneath, that's what I'm getting. Like this person is like the backbone that keeps things together, keeps people together, keeps people informed and inspired to keep going. This person also seems to be good at squelching like personality fires, like if there's conflicts between people. This person also seems like they're able to squelch those fires. This seems quite detailed. Let's see where this is going. And the last person I'm seeing here is the worrywart. That's what I'm getting. The worrywart, the Knight of Swords. This person's like, oh my gosh, this didn't work out. Oh, what if that doesn't work out? Oh, we got to be careful. Oh, we got to think about this. Oh, that's too dangerous. You shouldn't be doing that. You can't eat that. There's too much cholesterol. Oh, the salt in that. Don't go there. Like, I feel like, oh, you're going too fast. Slow down. I feel like that's this person. I know I'm doing it very dramatically, but it's like the worry. This is the person who worries about everybody. Worries about everything. Oh, did you see on the news the lettuce at Walmart? Oh, we're all going to die. That one of those, which I shouldn't have said that because that's in the news where I am. Like, they're recalling all the lettuce. But I think they're doing it for all the grocery stores, so it has nothing to do with Walmart personally. It's just all the grocery stores in the area are pulling their romaine lettuce or something. I forget what the details are. But this would be the person who would be like, oh, did you get that sandwich from McDonald's? Don't eat the lettuce. You don't know where it came from. That would be this person that says, take it right off. In fact, maybe you don't even want to eat that burger. You should have asked for one without lettuce because who knows what got on that bun. That's this person, the worrywart. But what I get underneath is this person looks out for everybody. This person on the outside is the worrywart. On the inside, where they're coming from is they care and they look out for people. Yes, they can be a little bit dramatic is what I'm getting if this person hits in your life. I feel like they can be a little dramatic, but they look out for everybody. Now these are the people it seems like you're pulling together to help this other person, which we haven't got into yet. Now, you got this card face down, which is an oracle card, and it's Harvest. You have these resources. These people seem to believe in you or trust you. You have some type of connection. You seem to be able to bring these people together because it feels like you're the one bringing these people together to create some change in this situation. Because above this, I see you with the Star and the Abundance. You're feeling like everything can go well, and you have a lot of hope for this situation. It looks like all these resources, all you have to do is bring these people together, and the resources will flow together. It'll match, and everything will work. Are we good? Very detailed, in my opinion. So I feel you're the one just kind of, I don't feel like you're like, I don't know, you're getting these people together in some respect, and you're talking about the situation, and you're motivating these people to work together and with you to help this other one, is what I'm getting. Now this one has the Page of Swords. I'm getting there's action needed. It could go a lot of different ways, but I'm getting you need some examples to understand how this might be connected. Maybe they've lost their home. Maybe they are going through some type of medical scare. Sometimes maybe this person's like a little lonely. I'm getting something about a child leaving, and this person is really just not doing well with it. Now, how they're leaving is a whole other story. There could be like this person is definitely not doing well, but they're not moving. There's situations around it, like if it's medical, for example, and they need to take care of themselves, or they're having a hard time doing that. They're not getting the support they need. Like I'm getting that they're not really participating in fixing it. They're more kind of like looking for answers and trying to figure things out. They're not actively moving. They're more like watching and looking for possibilities rather than acting on possibilities. Let's just go that way. Whatever the situation is, be it medical, depression, whatever it is, they're watching, they're not acting, and it's not good. Because I'm getting like, there's a courage card next to here, like they need to build up the courage to move forward. And I'm feeling like you know what's going on with this person. This person has problems. It could be medical, where they're having a medical scare. There's something about a child leaving, and I don't understand it. So I'm guessing that hits with somebody, a child going, leaving, just not being around anymore. It could go a few different ways. And I'm getting like things need to be done, but this person is observing, not acting, and they need to act. There's this need to act, and I feel like you're looking at this person. Is this connecting? Okay. You're watching this person, and you're viewing this person that they're going through something. It seems significant, and you see them observing and not reacting, observing and not acting on what they're observing, and you're just, I feel like you're watching them, and you're seeing like fear. You're seeing them stuck in fear, and you're just like, they need that courage to move forward. This is why you're bringing these people together that seem to also care, to pull this together, to help this person step forward, to give them some momentum and give them some aid to move forward. Because it seems like the reason they're only observing and not acting is out of fear. They're kind of like deer in the headlights, but it's not like a car's coming towards them. It's just kind of like the car's on, the deer's there, and they're just like watching and just sitting there and waiting. And the car's not moving, but either are they. And somebody needs to move. What comes in next is the Ten of Cups. That's you and this group of people pushing in. This feels very specific, but hey, it's a general read. There you go. It helps where it's meant to. I'm getting you're pulling these people together. And I feel like it feels like a fun social event. Because I feel, especially this one that I was saying before, that knows how to pull people together and have a good time and get people rallied. I'm getting when this pulls in, and this group of people, and you pull into this person's life, it's not like, well, we heard you had problems, let's start dealing with it. I don't feel like it's like that at all. I feel like it's more like, hey, how you doing? Hey, want to come here with us? We're going to go and have some dinner. Come on, come with us. Just hang out with us. I feel like that's how it's starting. Like, just come on, just hang out with us. I feel like that's where it starts, and people are talking. I just get like things come forward, and then it just it doesn't feel strenuous. It feels friendly. It doesn't feel like you got a problem and we're gonna help you. It's not like that. It's more like, hey, we're gonna hang out. Come hang out with us. And there's just a natural flow of conversation, and then, oh, this is what I'm going through. What are you going through? And then they start talking about it, or somebody like says, oh, I heard this was going on. How's that going? And they start talking about it. And it just kind of like these three people, it could be more, it could be however you decide, but I'm getting these elements are pulling in. This kind of grows and like, oh, you know what would help with that? Let me help you do that. And then this person's like, you know what? This is what I would do if I was in your situation. The one who's doing well on the outside, who plans meticulously. That's the Queen of Pentacles. Plans very well, actually. I don't want to say meticulously, like plans very well. And then I feel like the worrywart is saying, well, what if this doesn't go well? Well, what do you want to do about that? And I feel like the three of them are working together to not only help this person overcome fears, because even the worrywart energy, I feel like this person is helping this other person who needs a little extra courage. Like, I feel like this person has worries that they're not talking about, but the worrywart sees them right off the bat and is pulling them forward and addressing them, which it may seem out of place. I feel like this is very, very, very helpful for this person because they already had these fears. Because the worrywart person pulls forward this fear, but then the other two, along with the worrywart, and you probably, find ways to work around that. Like, oh boy, the salt, what if you blow up like a balloon and roll down the hill? Oh, well, what we can do, we'll just do this, and that's how we'll take care of that, whatever. What if we have another scare with the lettuce? Then what are we going to do? Well, we won't make sandwiches with lettuce. Then if that's what's happened, that's what we'll do it. I know that sounds very simple, but I think you know what I'm saying. Like, the worrywart brings forth the fear, like, so it's addressed. So this person doesn't feel foolish. The person over here you're trying to help, they don't feel foolish like, oh, woe is me. The worrywart brings it forward for them, and then everybody works together to like, oh, well, this is what you could do if such a thing happened. And it's not about finding every fear and like having a plan for every fear. It's helping this person build confidence that like he, she, they, however that is, has a group of people that like if something goes wrong, people will work together and help this person find a way to get through it, find a way to succeed through it. I'm getting that's a big piece here. That's a big piece of this confidence. Because I'm getting this group comes together. It seems to like there's a lot of talking, promoting here. There may be some additional help coming on where people help or people jump in. I feel like for at least half of the people you're helping, they just need a mental framework to step into so they can step forward, and they need to have that like support system. They feel they can step back and like if they get scared and they just don't know what they're going to do, they can step back and talk to a group of people and be like, this is what's happening and I don't know what to do. What do you see? And they can trust it. They can share this, and these people will bring forth what they're seeing and what they would do to fix it, or what type of resources they can help them pull on to help them overcome this challenge. Are we good? This is for Cancer, right? Cancer. Okay. This is the face down card. See this, now I don't know how this sounds on the other side of the camera, but to me, I'm getting, this is how it ideally goes for the people, like it seems like there's a few people this is really hitting with very hard. There's other people that it may not be as hard, or not as a complete match, but I'm getting like there's at least that ability to pull in other people to help become resources and help troubleshoot this person's fear, the person you're trying to help. So it may not be completely 3 people, maybe it's more, I doubt it. I feel like it's 3 at the max, it might be less, but just basically a support system for this person to feel like if they get afraid or they don't know what to do, they can, you know, rely on somebody else that they can talk about their fears, and they'll be like, well, I know that's happening, but here's what I would do, or, you know, I don't know, if I was in your shoes, I'd be perplexed too, but this is where I go to find out what to do, or find out what options I have. Let's go do that, or let's set up an appointment with this person, something along those lines. Because what happens is this person starts moving forward with the Two of Pentacles. Now that's not an actual move forward, yes, but that's considering possibilities, really actually hashing through what do I do next, actively sorting out what do I need to do next. This is a card I'm feeling is getting ready to move forward next, just gathering information. The fear is not holding this person back. The empowerment from this situation is getting them to want to move forward, to get past this situation. And the joy here was face down is telling me that they're not feeling, the fear, it seems like it's not there. The joy face down I feel like is a little tricky because I don't feel like the situation is something they're overjoyed about, especially if it's medical. But I'm getting they seem to feel like they can talk to people. They feel like they have the support. I feel like the joy face down is like the fear negated out. Instead of fearing, I feel like they're feeling more, not, I don't want to say courageous, but maybe more like they have a place to stand. They have a leg to stand on to deal with things. And I just feel like the fear, like I don't feel like fear is holding this person down. And I also feel like when it does start to push up, and like fear usually, especially in this type of situation that I'm connecting with over here, it just kind of rolls forward every now and then. When it does, it's just kind of like they can pull back to this group or you and just talk it out. And fears they're having, people can say, well, this is what I see. And this is how I would get through it. Or this is what I would do if I was in your situation. And there's multiple people for them to rely on. They don't feel like they're alone in this situation, and they don't feel like there's just nowhere to go. They feel like there's not only a place to go, but there's, if the place they go doesn't have the answers, people will still try to help them find the answer. And they don't have to feel like, you know, it's either yes or no. They just got to find the way to make it happen, and they just got to keep going forward. They're feeling more empowered, like they're not going to be, you know, snubbed into the ground if they make a wrong move. If they make a wrong move and they fall, somebody will tell them how to get back up and what to do next time so they don't fall. Are we good with this? I think we're good. I think that's good. So I feel like if we're going to snip this all together, you got a person you're very worried about, somebody who's observing and not acting, and they seem to be paralyzed by fear. You seem to be pulling together a group of people, like the ones we explained before, to help this person. It's not, you're not going direct, like, we're here to help you. But you're like, come on, come hang out with us. We're going to have dinner, whatever you're going to do. And it's through a social interaction, and I feel like this person's very instrumental. The fun person who seems to rally people and bring forth a positive attitude. That person can really pull this out, I feel. Getting the conversation going, getting this person to talk about their fears and what's scaring them. And the worry wart is especially very important. And I don't want this person to be neglected because I feel like they're very important. When they bring forth these fears and people are working to like, well, that wouldn't hold me down. This is how I would do it. And you don't, no, there's ways to work around that too. That really helps this person because the fears that they have are worse than what this person's bringing out is what I'm getting. But the fact that people work to get past them and show ways to get around these fears or deal with these fears, that's what's important. And that gets this person to move forward, start thinking about what they need to do, and feeling like they have a group to support them if necessary. If they feel scared and that there's nothing they can do, they can come back to you and your group here. I feel like they're a part of it anyway. And they can like say, you know, I don't know what to do, and I'm freaking out. What would you do? This is what's happening. And people will just say, hey, this is what I would do. And they feel empowered that way. I think I've gone through that 3 times now, so I'm going to actually wrap that up now. So I hope that helps. Thank you for watching, of course. If you would like a direct reading from me, go ahead and shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.